Our next speaker is an ambitious student at Holy Rosary High School. Her name is Briella, and she is an amazing friend and trailblazing softball player. The title of her presentation is One is Greater Than 100.
Please give a warm welcome to our next speaker. Let's go, Briella!
This is me. I'm a softball player. I've been playing softball since I was 8 years old. Now I'm almost 16 and I still love the sport more than anything. But I've always followed the same mindset, even when trying to reach different goals. Recently, I found a new mindset that I'm very excited to share with all of you. But first, a little bit about me. Like I said, I've been playing since I was 8. First, I did dance, but those itchy costumes and tight buns just weren't for me. The moment I stepped in the field in my tiny cleats and started making piles in the shale, I knew that this was my sport and that it would always be my life. At that age, it was purely for fun. I didn't care if I won or if I lost, and most of the time I didn't even know the score. But then I got older. And as I started to get older, I started to care. I cared about my performance and how my teammates viewed me. Honestly, it got to the point where I just wanted to be perfect. To me, perfection was 100%. Having 100 out of 100 odds, never making a mistake, and never doing anything wrong. Now I know how impossible that sounds, but I truly believe that if I could be 100% perfect, I would make every team and achieve everything I wanted. When I was in the 6th grade, we discovered I had a problem in my leg. I had surgery and I was fine, but I couldn't stand watching my teammates being playing and me not being able to be out there with them. I had such a destructive mindset. I couldn't achieve anything. I hated myself, I was stuck, and I truly believed I didn't have a purpose. It was the same when I didn't make a team. Now, I'm not the best player out there, I know that. And more often than not, I was disappointed in myself because I knew I wanted to be more. I was never guaranteed anything. I had to push myself to peak performance just to have a chance. This only made me want to reach 100% perfection even more. Because I had to hit these insanely high standards I had set for myself. In my eyes, a single at-bat could make or break my softball career. It took me a really long time to figure out that I needed a mindset change. My coaches realized it and pushed me to realize it for myself. And that's what I did. I discovered that I'm a much better ball player when my goal isn't to be 100% perfect. Instead, to always be improving by 1% all the time. The 1% rule. This is something I've tried to follow in everything in my life, especially in my softball. Now, you may be wondering what this is, and simply put, it is a guideline for reaching your goals. It is consistently improving by 1% every day until you reach that goal. You're reaching 100%, but not perfection. 100% of that goal. This helped me learn to make reasonable goals. Instead of striving for perfection, I began to strive for greatness, to be the best ball player that I can be. I used to think I had to hit a home run every time I was up to bat, but that wasn't reasonable at all. I learned to make goals that are accomplishable and something I can work towards. This mindset change was everything I needed, because there wasn't that pressure to be perfect anymore. And I finally realized nobody had expected me to be perfect. Only I did. So when I stopped being disappointed in my failures, I was able to grow as an individual and as a better ball player. This freedom was everything I needed, because I wasn't limited by my performance anymore. I was able to take amazing opportunities, and each one was so beneficial. I worked with amazing coaches on everything I needed to work on. Each time I swung a bat, every time I worked with these people, I always improved. And I did it. I made my team. Now I have a chance to play at an elite level. I just know that this year I'm going to learn so much and become an even better ball player and an overall better teammate. I did it. I completed my goal. But I'm only realizing that there is so much more out there for what I've hoped for myself. I did it. I completed my goal. Now, it's time to set a new goal. I have to ask myself, where do I go from here? What do I have to do to get to that next level? And what do I have to do to apply the 1% rule in the rest of my life? I'm only beginning to realize that I can apply the 1% rule everywhere in my life. In life, we make choices. This is the aspect of the 1% rule. Each of these choices build up to our big decision. Each step is so small and insignificant, but each just as important as the last. I can apply it in my school and how I want to set an academic standard for myself and be the best student that I can possibly be. It helps me plan for my future, even if I don't always know where I'm going with it yet. It's the same with first impressions. We have to trust and take every opportunity to grow with one another to do that. Saying hello to one another in a hallway, opening a door for them in the office. Every time we do this, we are always reaching 1% closer to that goal. This has helped me learn to be a better teammate because I've realized it's so much more than the game. It's the team dinners, and it's the evenings at the pool, and it's all of us working so hard for a goal that we all want to achieve so badly. And it's all of us celebrating that goal after we've achieved it all together. I finally realized that instead of striving for perfection, one must strive for greatness first. In the words of Henry James, excellence does not require perfection. So, ladies and gentlemen, in my eyes, and hopefully now in yours, 1 is greater than 100.